Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner with an over-caffeinated tarot reader. It's been horrible most of the day. It's been dark and raining and windy and cold and it was really loud. I would have struggled to do a tarot reading video because it was so loud, especially in the chimney. And now it's just brightened up. There's blue sky, I can see sunshine, the wind's died down, the rain's stopped. It's glorious again. So that's really good. I really appreciate that. Saw the cows this morning. I haven't seen them for a few days. And then they were right over the fence this morning when I looked out the bathroom window. And I go, oh, I hope they're all right because the weather's been horrible. They usually try and put themselves in a hedge, really. They sort of go to the edge of the field that's the most sheltered and then sort of try and merge in with the hedge a bit. I hadn't seen them for a while, and because of the weather forecast, I think we got a yellow weather warning for wind. I thought that maybe they'd been barned, maybe they'd been put in the barn for the bad weather, but they were out, so it would be a bit early to put them in, really. They might overwinter there, but yeah. But I'm really grateful for the blue sky and the brightness. It does make a difference. And I thought, what is wrong with me that I'm upset when the sun's not out, or I'm sad when the sun's not out? And apparently, seeing the sun causes your body to release happy chemicals. So when there's no sun, there's no happy chemicals. I mean, I'm sure you can get happy chemicals from you can get happy chemicals from all sorts of things, including humming. But yeah, and it can be addictive. Sunshine can be addictive in the same way as video games, gambling, and toxic relationships. It's the same psychological pattern, which I remembered as being something of irrational time periods. And when I put that into Google, I just got articles on menstruation, which is not what I was talking about, even though I put psychology in. And I did eventually find it, and it was, I think they were calling it something like variable outcomes. So, yeah, who knew sunshine could be addictive? I'll get on with the tarot. I've been drinking coffee, so I'm like, I had a third and I had to put it away and go and do some jobs because it was so caffeinated. And I've started again and I've had another third and I'm like, ooh, I'll be in fast forward soon. I can't think of the words. High speed. I better do the tarot. Right. Excuse me. Oh, I've got to wait. We have to get through the caffeine. Probably not the best idea before I'm going to do a tarot reading. Right. What message do you have for us for Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, please? Yeah, just checking the energy. Right. Let's see how we go. Interesting. As I was shuffling, there was a chunk that was sort of teetering, and then it didn't split where it had split. It split further along. I better check what that one's called. Two of Wands, Janus. I got no. Behind it was the Lovers reversed, and I got a no. So, okay, so we're going with the Two of Wands, which is on this deck, in this deck, Janus. So yeah, normally I would read this as we're looking at the past, we're looking at the lessons we've learned and the wisdom we've gained, and we're looking to the future with hope and confidence, and we're moving forward at the same time. I'm getting the emphasis on this. In fact, I'm getting the emphasis on that. So the wand that he's carrying, which is the future. So emphasis should be on the future rather than on the past. And the past, frankly, can suck us in. And I don't think we ever remember the past or past events necessarily in a balanced way. I think it's usually skewed. Depending on the circumstance, it can be skewed good or it can be skewed bad. But it's difficult to look back with a balanced mind, balanced heart, really. And because we do judge things, don't we? We do make things good and bad. It's like me and the weather. Why is sunshine good? I mean, if you're in a desert and you've got no shades, like sunshine's not as good, is it? But there's me going, well, the sunshine's good and the rain and the wind and the dark is bad. It just is. I know I've heard that thing about just accept it and stop resisting it or being upset about it or right. But we can be like that about. But it was good. It was bad. It was. But yeah, the emphasis. Yeah, the emphasis was on the forward movement. On not on the forward movement, but now I've said that, maybe it is on the forward movement. It was on the future and looking to the future and looking at what our goals, what are we aiming for, looking at our goals, our hopes and dreams for the future. But now I'm getting the emphasis on, and I've never ever noticed it before, and I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, there are two little leaves sprouting out of that wand. And that's the past. So, I mean, it looks like it'd be a dead stick, doesn't it? But it's still alive. And when I looked at it, I was thinking about growth and how we grew, possibly what skills we grew or whatever from the past. And the past isn't dead, is it? It lives in us. And that can be good or that can cause us problems, depending on what the past was like. But yeah, trying to get a balanced view on it. And sometimes we have to deal with the past, just so that the present can be, I was going to say, more comfortable. I think I don't know how many people on here don't need healing or don't need to recover from things, and if you don't, that's fantastic. But there's a lot of us that do. But yeah, we grew from past experiences. We learn. We look into the future goals, future hopes and dreams, moving forward. Oh, we're not standing in anybody's shadow. I just thought in my head, what else are you telling me? We're not standing in anybody's shadow. We're creating the shadow. There we are then.